right, welcome to another edition of Sean Donahue on the Go, and I'm here at Citrix Summit 2019. I've made my way to the expo floor, over to the Webroot booth, and I am with my good friend Ron Weis. Ron, welcome.
Good to see you.
Hey Ron, let's start off like this. So let's pretend I didn't prep for this interview at all. So why don't you tell our viewers what Webroot does?
Well, Webroot is a cybersecurity company, and we specialize in cloud-based threat intelligence.
Okay.
So what we have is an enormous cloud filled with threat intelligence, and we're constantly feeding more intelligence into that cloud where we contextualize it. So we compare and contrast URLs and IPs, and what that does is create kind of a 3D image of threat intelligence.
Okay.
And then we take that threat intelligence and we leverage it into various different products that we provide to our customers.
Okay.
So we're all cloud-based threat intelligence.
Now, when I hear that, I instinctively think antivirus. Is it more than antivirus?
The antivirus protection is a small portion of what we do.
Yep.
But we also work on threat intelligence with IP reputation, web classification, all these other different types of threat intelligence that we leverage and we license to OEM partners.
Yep.
But we also have a section of business for MSPs as well as consumers. So the consumer products would more or less be more along the antivirus and malware protection.
Okay. So I was just grabbing coffee and I overheard a couple of people talking about multi-vector protection. Perked my ears up. I was really curious about it. Can you tell me what the heck multi-vector protection is?
Certainly. That is the ability of the various locations where malware will try to enter into your network or into your computer or your systems itself.
Okay.
So with Webroot, we offer various different products for protection against that. So with our OEM products, we have embedded threat intelligence that protects these devices from the entry of this type of malware or bad IPs, botnets, things of that nature.
Yeah, and is that kind of related to this other thing, DNS protection?
Yeah, DNS is similar in nature as we'll take a look at all the URL content that is coming from a company so we can look and see are these users going to bad IPs where there's botnets or where there's malware, those types of things. So that prevents the vector of coming through the PC.
All right, so Ron, the last time I checked, I worked for Citrix, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, how does this work with Citrix workspaces?
Right, so what we are is embedded right into their applications. So you can see we're embedded into their Citrix ADC and their web app Firewall. We are IP reputation, so we are embedded in, so the users have the ability, the administrators have the ability to actually check the box for IP reputation. So we will monitor, once that box is checked, the incoming IPs. And we provide them a list of IPs and we can tell them whether that's a good IP or a bad IP. So that allows them to build policies around that.
I've had a bad IP, and it took about 2 weeks and then I was okay.
Then you're fine?
All right, Ron, we are getting the wrap up from our executive producer, but before I let you go, I have your random question of the day. You ready?
Sir. I'm ready.
All right, what would your cyber villain name be?
How about Rector the Vector?
Rector the Vector, I like that, Rector the Vector.
Since we were speaking of vectors, it just popped into my mind.
Mine's the 8-byte kid, but that's a totally different story altogether. All right, Ron, real quick, where are our customers going to go to get more information about Webroot and how it works with Citrix workspaces?
So for all the more information for Webroot, you can go to webroot.com. And you can select either consumer versions or business versions, business services and products. And that will take you to the right place where you can look at all the various different products that we have. There's lots of trials available for all these various products as well. And we can put you in touch with somebody that can help you out more if you look for more help.
Awesome, including demos, I assume.
And demos, absolutely.
All right,
absolutely
beautiful.
Right.
Ron, buddy, always a pleasure. Thanks for being here today. All right, everybody, that does it for this edition of Sean Donahue on the Go from Citrix Summit 2019 on the expo floor at the Webroot booth. That does it for us. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.